Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive, and thank you for taking an interest in this 2011 Ford Fusion. So in this video we'll do a quick walkthrough of this vehicle. I'll try to point out any imperfections the vehicle has, and then we'll also go over some of the major features and functions of this vehicle. Now before we get started, we would like to point out that we purchased this vehicle from an insurance company. This vehicle hit a deer, so the front end was repaired, the bumper was replaced, grille, as well as both of the headlights, and the hood was also replaced. So the front end of this vehicle has been replaced. Now with that being said, there were no airbags deployed in the accident, and there was no structural damage to the vehicle. This vehicle does have a clear Wisconsin title. So what that means is there's no salvage or rebuilt rebranding on the title. It's a clear Wisconsin title. Now with that out of the way, we'll get started with our walkthrough. At first, I'll just kind of walk around the vehicle, give you guys a general overview, and then after that, we will dive in a little bit deeper. Just gonna zoom out here. And then here we are coming around towards the driver's side. Here we are coming around towards the rear. And then here we are on the passenger side of the vehicle. All right, now taking a closer look in the front. So like I stated earlier, the bumper, grille, headlights, and all that, they were replaced. Now these parts were taken off an existing Fusion with the same exact paint code, so there's no paint blending issues or anything like that. Taking a look at the front bumper, seems to be in very good condition. There's no cracks or dents or scratches or anything like that in the bumper. Taking a look at the grille, just a little bit dirty, but other than that, grille is nice and solid. And then taking a closer look at the lights, nice and clear, no haziness or anything like that. And then moving on to the hood of the vehicle. Once again, I'm looking for any dents or scratches or something that would stick out. I don't see a whole lot. There's just minor rock chips, which is to be expected of a vehicle this age, but nothing that really sticks out. And then moving on to the driver's side fender of the vehicle. Once again, looking for any dents or scratches. Don't see any. Nice and clean fender. As you can see, this vehicle does have aftermarket rims. Definitely add to the look of the vehicle. Black rims with a red car. And then moving on to the driver's side door. I guess there's, oh, that's just some residue. Don't see any major dents or scratches on this side either. And then moving on to the rear door. Overall, this vehicle seems to be in very good condition. No major dents or scratches. Now taking a look at the wheel well area. Now this is a very common spot for these Ford Fusions to rust. This is in the very early stages, so the paint is just kind of bubbling right now, but typically you'll see rust in this area and then on the rocker panel. Rocker panel on this vehicle is fairly solid. Like I said, there's some minor bubbling, but nothing major there. Moving on to the rear quarter panel. Nice and solid. No issues there. And then moving on to the rear bumper cover. Looking for any cracks or dings or scratches. Don't see any. As you guys can see, this vehicle is equipped with backup sensors right here. And then taking a look at the deck lid. Nice and clean. This vehicle does have a spoiler right here, and then this is the SE trim level. Taking a look at the top. Don't see any major scratches or anything like that. And then passenger side rear quarter panel. Nice and straight, no issues there. And then once again, coming around towards the rocker panel of this vehicle, we got some more paint bubbling right over here. Now this side is a little bit worse than the driver's side, but it's not like, you know, I can put my finger, so the metal is still solid, but the paint has started to bubble, as you can tell. And this is the common rust spot for these vehicles. Moving on to the door. I guess there's a very minor dent right over here. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but you can see it right there. But other than that, the door seems to be nice and clean. And then The passenger side door seems to be nice and shiny red, no dents or scratches that I can see. And then coming around towards the passenger side fender. Now on the fender there is this, I guess, I'm not sure what this is caused by, but a little bit of a crease right there. So there's that imperfections on the passenger side fender. But other than that, paint is nice and clean. Once again, taking a look at the wheels. All right. So from here, we will climb into the vehicle and take a look in the interior. All right, so we've got our driver's door right over here. And then this vehicle is equipped with power windows as well as window locks, power mirrors, and then power door locks as well. And then here's our overview in the interior. All right, so from here, we will climb inside. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are behind the steering wheel of this vehicle. So from here, I'll just kind of start it up. I'll put my seatbelt on so it stops dinging at me. Alright, and then taking a closer look at the instrument cluster, as you guys can see, the vehicle does have a check engine light on. Now this is on for an O2 sensor. The O2 sensor has been ordered and this light will be addressed before the vehicle is sold. But as you can see, the engine runs nice and smooth. There's no transmission light or anything else on, just that check engine light for an O2 sensor. And then moving down, so as you see, the vehicle is currently getting about 28.5 miles per gallon. And then it has 147,000 miles on the odometer. And then taking a look at the engine temperature, nice and even. All right, so from here, we'll zoom back out. And then starting with the steering wheel, we do have some steering wheel mounted controls. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have our audio controls for the vehicle. And on the left side, we've got our cruise controls as well as the little screen in the middle. You can also flip through that from the steering wheel right over here. All right. And in the middle, we have our typical horn. Behind the steering wheel, we have our typical turn signal stalk right there, and then which doubles as a wiper operation as well. All right, and right over here we've got our headlight controls, and then trunk release is just right here. And then this is just a mini storage compartment for the vehicle. And then taking a look on the dash, nice and clean, no cracks or anything like that, no buckling, nice and clean dash. Got a little bit of a storage compartment right here. And then beneath that, we've got our hazards. And then right over here, we've got the audio controls for the vehicle. Now, this vehicle is equipped with AM, FM, as well as CD, and then aux connectivity as well. This vehicle is also equipped with the Microsoft Sync system. So basically what that means, this vehicle has Bluetooth capability, so you can connect your phone, listen to music on there via Bluetooth or whatever other device has Bluetooth. So it's a nice feature to have. And then moving below that, we've got our climate controls for the vehicle. Heat and AC work great, no issues there. We've got our fan speeds right here. And then the vent controls are right here, and then the temperature control is just right over here. And then beneath the climate controls, we've got a little storage compartment, and then we also have an electric outlet right over here. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see, but turn the lights on. All right, and then we've got our transmission selector right here. So this vehicle is an automatic. We do have the option to shift manually as well with the buttons on the selector, but it is an automatic transmission. And then we got our parking brake right over here, and then two cup holders right here, as well as additional storage in here. Now this vehicle also has USB connectivity, which is located in there as well as aux connectivity, and then an extra outlet. So right in there. And then just taking a look at the passenger seat, nice and clean, no rips or tears. Everything is where it needs to be. And then we also have a sunroof for the vehicle, which slides back all the way. And just demonstrate the operation. And then this also flips up as well, as you can see. close this up. All right. So from here, we will climb into the rear seating area and take a look at that. All right. Once again, we are in the rear seating compartment. Let's climb inside. Plenty of leg room in this vehicle. You know, it's a mid-size sedan, so room isn't an issue. Got some lights up here. And then we have an armrest which flips down right over here, and it also doubles as some cup holders right here. And then this is our view from the back. So the vehicle is currently running. It is a very nice and smooth running engine. All right, go ahead and close this up. And from here, we will take a look underneath the vehicle. Alrighty everyone, as you can see, we've got the Fusion on the left here. So from here, we will take a look underneath the vehicle and check that out. Alright, now that we've got the camera light on. So taking a look at the CV boots, you know, nice and dry, no leakage there. Control arms are nice and tight, as well as the control arm bushings and boots, all intact. And then we've got the subframe right over here. And then taking a look at the other CV boot, you know, control arms nice and good, no leaks or anything like that. Now this, what you see here, this is just water from the AC condenser, this condensation right there. But all right, now taking a look at the structure of the vehicle. So this is the main structural component of the vehicle, as you can see right over here. It's nice and rust free, no rust over there whatsoever. Besides this little bit of surface rust, but it's normal for a Wisconsin vehicle. And then all the heat shields, as you can see, are in place. And then taking a look at the brake lines as well as the fuel pressure or fuel lines are nice and solid, no corrosion or anything like that. Coming around towards the back, taking a look at the rear suspension components. We got some surface rust, but you know, it's not like anything is rusting through or anything like that. All the pieces are nice and solid. Bushings are good. And then taking a look on this side, once again we got some surface rust, but nice and solid metal. And then we got the springs right there. All right. Then we'll just walk right back towards the front. So we've got our oil drain right over here. Now this vehicle has had a fresh oil change as well as a transmission oil drain and fill as well. Since we didn't know when the last owner did it, we just went ahead and completed that service. All right. Alrighty. So once again guys, thank you for taking an interest in this 2011 Ford Fusion. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.